What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, thank you to all the people that subscribed. So I got a few more subscribers, so that's good for me, and I guess that's good for the people that subscribe, because it means that you'll always be notified whenever I drop some good content. Well, I hope it's good. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys came off a good week. Personally, my week was not that great. The markets were not moving very nicely last week. So yeah, I think I ended off the week in overall break even. I didn't make much profit, but I am still holding a few positions. Two positions actually on two pairs, but you guys will see now. Yeah, but I'm hoping that this week is a lot better. Well, I think it will be, because I mean, last week was NFP week, and as all of you guys know, well, if you didn't know, like, NFP week gets a bit crazy, and NFP is the non-farm payroll. It's one of the biggest news events of the year. It happens once a month, every first week of the month. So that's when the markets can get a bit wonky. Okay, but cool. Let's go to the charts, and thank you once again for watching. And for all those that didn't subscribe or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, turn on your post notifications if need be, and remember to like, and if you like the content, like the video and share it with your friends, family, your haters, whoever, doesn't matter. Yeah, so enough with my rambling, let's go straight to the charts. So the first pair we're going to be analyzing is the Great British Pound and the USD. I'm in this trade now. So as this pair has been for quite a while now, we know that we're in an uptrend, right? Higher highs, higher lows, the market moving upward. Okay. So the next step we do to look for key support resistance zones, and we've got a key resistance there and a key support over there. Okay, so what we're looking for next week, well, firstly let me explain why I took this trade last week. This trade first was an initial loss, so I came in at about here. So the market bounced here, I was too late, right? So when the market came back, giving us the double bottom, or W, whatever you want to call it, at the support zone, I came in at the end of this momentum candle right there, this blue candle. But then the market gave me a bit of hope, then rushed back down to get me out of my position. However, when I saw this bullish momentum candle, like this highly liquid candle, I kind of had hope that the market would move up again, okay, because it showed that the bulls were taking control of the market, and they were doing so in a very strong and impulsive manner. So all I waited for was the market to come back down. I didn't come in right there. I waited for the market to move up if needs be, but to come back down to this support, or approximately to the support, and then at the retest I entered my buy position right there, somewhere there, entered my buy position, and the market ended up moving in my direction. I'm about, how much am I now? I'm about 2k in profit, which is not half bad. I probably might close this trade depending on how it reacts at this resistance. If I'm seeing a lot of wicks and a lot of resistance, then I'm gonna close off with potentially about 8k profit, probably a bit less if depending on how the market opens. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with that trade. So What we're looking for this week is either for the market to break through this resistance, come back making a new support, and continue its way back up, or the market could, hopefully not, but move all the way back down, come back to the support, then make its way back up again. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for the Great British Pound and the USD. A buy on that one, since the market has been bullish, or the overall general trend is bullish. The next pair we're looking at, we're not going to look at a lot of pairs today because, yeah, not a lot of them look really nice to trade at this moment. They could develop during the week, nobody knows, but at this moment these are the top pairs that I'm looking at. So the next pair is the CADJPY. So as you know, always go to the daily first, look at the general trend. Higher highs, higher lows, were in an uptrend, right? I'm sure everyone can see that. We've set our key support resistance zones, our key levels there. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is the market to possibly push back down, give us that retest and continue back up, or it could move up, come back down, retest this key level, and start making its way back up again. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for the CADJPY. So it's a bullish market. The trades that we're looking for to buy, and the scenarios that I'm looking for are what I explained not so long ago. So the next pair is the Swiss franc Japanese yen. The overall trend for this has been an upward trend, right? But now looks like the market has been stalling for a bit, right? But the bias is still upward, it's still bullish. So we're looking for buy trades. Okay, so we have set our key support resistance zones, that key resistance there, that support, and that key resistance there. Okay, so looking for a few things to happen next week. It's either the market moves up, breaks through this resistance, comes back down, hits the new support, and continues its way back up. Or alternatively, the market could move all the way down to the support, hit that support, and continue its way back up. Alright, so if it gets to the zone and it breaks this resistance, you could look to add a second position. If it moves up through that resistance, comes back down with a retest, then continues back up. And likewise, if it comes back down here, then it moves up and breaks this resistance, you can put a new position or add onto your position when it comes back down for the retest, and the market continues going back up. So yeah, that's what you're looking for the Swiss franc and the Japanese yen. The next pair is the EURUSD. I'm currently in this trade as well. This one set up perfectly. It was a beautiful trade. So before I go on to this week, what made me take this trade last week is that the overall direction was bullish. As you see, the market's been moving upward. Okay, it took a bit of a retracement or pullback, but I think now it might just continue going back up. Okay, the market hit this support zone, key support level, which are marked up on the 4-hour, and all I was waiting for was a bullish momentum candle once the market came back down to retest the support. So the market came back down from, when was it? Monday. Yeah. So the market came back down from about it's been going down for majority of the week. So on the 4th or Thursday, I saw that we have hit the support zone. Okay. So all I was waiting for was for the market to give me a bullish momentum candle after I see multiple failed attempts to break the support. So the market came back down, hit the support, came back up, giving me the W or double bottom formation, whatever you want to call it. Gave me that bullish momentum candle there. I went in at about there, and yeah, the market moved back up in my direction. So at this point in time, I'm about 5k in profit with this one. However, it is at a resistance now, so I'll look to see how the market reacts here. If it's giving me, just like I said with the GU, a lot of rejection and failed attempts to break this resistance, I might just go out of this trade with about 9k profit, which is good. I might go out with about 9k profit, or maybe a bit less depending on how much it rejects that resistance, or fails to break that resistance. So yeah, what are we looking for this week with the Euro USD? So we've seen that we're overall bullish. Okay, we've just had a massive pullback, and I think we're about to continue moving back up now. We've set up our support resistance zones, key support resistance zones, that is. So we're looking for one of two things. The market could break through this resistance, hopefully, come back down to retest and continue its way back up, or it could move all the way back down to this support and then make its way back up. Okay, I'm hoping that one doesn't happen, but you never know. The market, you can never predict the market, but this is what we're looking for. And yeah, hopefully the first scenario plays out where it breaks through, comes back down, and moves back up. So the last pair we're going to analyze today is the Euro New Zealand dollar. So when you go to the hour, I see this one is an overall bearish or downtrend, lower lows and lower highs. Okay, we can see that clearly looking this way. Okay, so our bias is bearish, and therefore we have to look for our bias direction is bearish, so we need to look for sells. All right, so we got our key resistance there and our key support there. So what are we looking for this week? We're looking for the market to make its way back up again to this resistance, reject or fail to break that resistance, and then continue making its way back down. Or if it happens that the market gaps down, well, let's say for the Sunday Monday gaps that normally happen, the market gaps down, we'll be waiting for it to break through this support, come back down to now the new resistance, and continue making its way back up. Okay, so that's it for this episode. And yeah, guys, remember, it's always important to wait for a trade, because for example, for this Euro USD trade, I waited until Thursday until I could go in, right? Until when did I go in? Friday. So I waited until Friday, right, until I could actually go into the space. So I waited the whole week for the setup to happen. I wasn't chasing trades. I wasn't being impatient, because the best way to trade is to wait for the setups, and if the setup plays out well, take the trade, whether it's a win or loss, just as long as you have a principle and a strategy and you follow that strategy. That's how you become a better trader. Okay. And I think I think this was also a loss at the beginning of the week, because I held this trade, I think, from last week. I think so, not quite sure, but I think I held it from last week. Yeah, let me check my book. Yeah, so I did hold this trade from last week, and then it came all the way, I think I came in somewhere here, I'm not sure, but it came all the way back down to hit my stop, which was somewhere below this low, I think, to hit my stop. But then obviously I waited, still trusted the process, waited until it hit that support. Now I'm back in profit, and I made back the losses that I got earlier in the week. So yeah, I'm hoping that you guys found this fruitful. And remember, like, share, subscribe, comment if you have any comments, and you could email me. I think my email is normally in the description, but I'll put it there if you want me to go over any particular pairs before Sunday. So email me before Sunday, and then I'll give you a shout out, and you could go through whichever pair you wanted me to go through. Alright, but yeah guys, have a good trading week and stay blessed. Thank you for watching. Bye.